I'm tired of hearing about this Carmelo Anthony situation. Let's just shred it all down, cut out all the noise, and just say what's really going on. I guess I gotta be the one to cut off all the delusion about this case. Although there are some black folk out there that's common sense, the overwhelming majority somehow thinks that Carmelo Anthony wasn't 100% guilty. Now, before we get started, I'm a real black person just like y'all. I have lived, breathed, and thought just like y'all for 26 years. The only difference is that I have the ability to think. So no, I am not bootlicking or cooning. This is something that I have observed my own two eyes when it comes to this thought process on why y'all think Carmelo is not 100% guilty. That might sound harsh, but let's get to the facts and I'll show you exactly why it's not. Off the rip, y'all is just being pure racist because the definition of racism is showing discrimination against one group of certain people. And some of y'all only don't want Carmelo to be guilty because Austin is white. Therefore, you're being racist to a certain group of people because you're only objectified to this because the individual is white. Next, if you don't have the ability to dismiss noise and get to the facts, stay off the internet. It is not for you. My mind only operate on facts, and the fact of the matter is that Carmelo Anthony should not have bought a knife to attract me. End of story. Just look at it like this. If you are a parent, would you tell your kid to bring a knife to attract me? If so, let us know right now so we can call CPS and have your kids taken from you. But would you as the parent, on the other hand, do the same thing in that situation? If no, then you are good. If yes, then we see why you would advise your kid to do the same exact thing. 2 + 2 is 4, and I hate when people don't operate on that principle. The most logical thing to do in this situation, black people, was not to bring a knife to attract me. That one thing could have changed this entire outcome, not taking the knife. Then we go on, and Carmelo proceeds to go in the tent that Austin is in that he's not supposed to be in. And then Austin ended up pushing him. Without a doubt, so there's no arguments down there. Yes, Austin did push Carmelo. But let me tell you the most important part of this story. Decision making. If this was a street altercation, my argument would have been somewhat no, not all the way, but somewhat. But no, this did not. This happened at a facility where faculty were present. So instead of Carmelo doing that, he could have chose to go get faculty members, or brother, you could have decided just to run away. Instead, he didn't think about the consequences in that moment. And we not about to say he don't know right from wrong, because I'm gonna give the parents the benefit of the doubt. Even though they took that money, for argument's sake, I'm not saying they specifically told him that he wasn't allowed to go to school and boom boom boom, or not allowed but shouldn't do that. But I'm gonna say his parents taught him right from wrong. If every time someone got pushed, the other person got poked, you'll hear about a lot more pokings, but you haven't, because we're not a third world country. Like, what do y'all think this is? Grand Theft Auto? Another crucial aspect of this moment is that actions have consequences. Why do you think we have so many single moms? But that's another video for another time. I'm not bashing anyone. I offer solutions, not problems, and the solution is to look for commitment instead of promises. That's also a video coming soon. But one of the last things I want to say is, instead of worry about Karmelo Anthony, who wrongfully poked Austin Metcalf, can me as a black man living amongst y'all stop having to deal with y'all wannabe gangster sons that got influenced by so much music that I can't walk to the store and get a bag of chips because they think they can intimidate someone because they heard some music? Let's worry about that first before we worry about a guilty kid. And no, I'm not bootlicking or a coon. I can die right now, y'all wouldn't even know my name, and one of y'all sons then did it. But if someone is guilty like Karmelo, wrongfully poking Austin Metcalf, then his family gonna get $500K to F off. Nah, bro, I don't want to hear that. Grow up, take accountability. Right is right and wrong is wrong. He shouldn't have never had brought the knife to the thing in the first place, and he wouldn't be in this position. Decision making is everything. And parents, go and tell your kids not to ever do nothing like this, and they won't be receiving 35 years. It's that simple, okay? That's all I got for y'all today, because frankly, that's all I think I have to say about the situation, because fact, without all the noise equals that he should have never even took the knife to that, and he wouldn't even be in this situation, and nothing else matters. And another key aspect of this is, me as a black man, I deal with way more dangerous stuff than this from my own people, which is y'all. So instead of y'all being outraged about that, care about y'all own kin like y'all say y'all do, and tell y'all sons and all of these trifling people that y'all know that's going around to stop acting the way they do. Instead of wanting to worry about somebody that's guilty, let's actually fix a real problem. I guess that's like too much like right, huh? I know. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like and sub. Let's get it. Oh, you still there? Since you are, don't forget to sub and drop me a like. Thanks.